just Publix, but it says food and pharmacy in the front. And Publix is always so beautifully landscaped. So many palm trees, of course. Publix is native to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, maybe some North Carolinas, South Carolina, but it's really in the South. It is a southern grocery store. It is known for pub subs, the beach favorites, and just, any other grocery item. It is very expensive, but it is quality. They have prepared foods. Again, the pharmacy, you can get flu shots here. You can get pool essentials. You can always find floaties, sunscreen, those little carts for kitties. It is a very family-friendly store that I grew up going to. I just got my nails done, and then I was like, hey, let's do a Publix walkthrough for those folks who've never been into a Publix. They have buy one, get one free, which is called a BOGO. It is the main reason I shop at Publix because, yes, the quality is amazing, but I'd rather go to a cheaper store. But each week I check the sales app, and they always have BOGOs. So many things will be BOGO, and it's like if you're gonna buy one already, might as well get another one for free. So because it is July, they had everything for 4th of July out. As you can see, barbecue stuff, the watermelon was buy one get one free, and they'll do that. They know that it's 4th of July and they know you're gonna buy this, so might as well put it on BOGO and get some more sales. And Publix always has so many BOGOs, of course, but always puts the important stuff in the front so that you buy all the BOGOs, right? And they have balloons for 4th of July, and there's a lot of different sections at a Publix. You can see catering, the floral, and then at the top it's actually a second floor. That's for the employees or the managers. I'm sure there's offices up there, or break rooms or kitchens or whatever. I've never been up there, obviously. I've never worked at a Publix, but I know a lot of people that do. And how it works is you get in there when you're young, and then you work your way up, and then, you can become higher up in Publix. And I believe it's a good job because there's so many in Florida. There's one on every single street. I kid you not. I've always had like two close to me, so I can choose which one to go to. But there are different sections. So if you do work at a Publix, you could work at customer service, you could be a cashier, you could do deli, bakery, floral. So people will buy prearranged floral things, or you can get your own arrangement. And they always have plants too, which is random, but I always like to look at the plants because you know me. And then I saw these sunflowers for $7.99, which I really liked. I didn't buy anything today though. I was strictly here for the video, and I've been wanting this plant for a long time. It's a Thai constellation monstera, but it was like $40. So that's the risk you take when you buy a plant. Is it gonna live or die? So the flowers did catch my eye, but I just feel like they wouldn't last that long anyway, because they're tricky, especially those sunflowers, even though they are my favorite. But I always take a look at the plants, but none of them really caught my eye. Again, I wasn't here to shop, so although there were a lot of items that I was like, oh, I could pick that up. But this is the route I normally go. I'm taking you on my go-to trip. So I normally start with the BOGO, start in the front, and then I like to look at the flowers and the plants. And then I always look at the bakery. The bakery, they bake everything fresh. They have cakes, cookies, muffins, cupcakes, literally so many things. And if you're from Florida, obviously, but this is like a staple to get your birthday cake at. You always get like a Publix cake. I always did. You can customize them as well. So I would get like cookie cakes, or like, specialty birthday cakes, and you can pre-order, or for graduation or any occasion really. So they go pretty crazy here. The cookies are so good, literally the best. And then you can get so many different things, and I mean, it's not the cheapest, but it's also not like a local bakery. Like, it's a little bit cheaper, but I will say it's good quality, and I know they bake it fresh. So, and then they've got like, I delicious, and their key lime pie is so good. And then I saw this, and it was a cookies and cream tres leches, and I was like, oh my gosh, guys, I almost bought it, but I was like, am I gonna eat this whole cake? Maybe I should have done a mukbang with it, but I don't really like doing those yet. But oh my gosh, and I'm trying to eat healthier, but this really, oh my god, the Oreo tres leches look so good. And then there's like fruit cakes and red velvet, so many different types. This is just always what I remember growing up, getting my cakes here. And you get the donuts, kids always get a free cookie, but to be honest, I still would get one sometimes. They don't really care if you're a kid or not. They even have pre-made pizza dough and Einstein Bros bagels, sourdough bread, like anything you can imagine is baked fresh here as well. And just the bakery alone is so big. Like, it would be a fun job too, especially if you're just in high school. You could do pickup order, and then we're getting into the hot foods, so you can get some prepared foods ready to grab and go. This is always a staple, kind of like at Costco. After you buy all your groceries for the week, you just want something quick and easy to eat. So this is what we would get. This is like hot prepared food section. It is so good. So you can just get a platter, and I'll always get like a rotisserie chicken or something. And they have soups and salads and sandwiches and popcorn chicken. This is just good things to take to lunch. A lot of prepared foods that kind of like Trader Joe's, just like grab and go. And the deli, this is the famous pub sub area. Honestly, always packed, so I didn't even want to go over there. Always a line. Always want to grab a pub sub before the beach, But I like to order ahead so I can just go and pick up. And this is a whole olive bar. There are some Publixes that now have like a coffee shop and like pizza and stuff like that, but this was not one of those yet. And so much wine, so much alcohol. There's just a section for everything. Now, I do not drink, but I just wanted to walk through and show you guys how many bottles of wine there were. And I never go to this area, but I thought it'd be cool, and a lot of the bottles are so pretty. I like to look at the different bottles, That's how I would base my choice on how pretty the bottle is. And there's some wax on that one. So I don't ever shop for wine, but this is again an overview. I will say everything is very clean, everything is very laid out, organized, and this was on a Saturday. It really wasn't too busy. I've seen it be busier, but I feel like people were still looking at me like, why is this girl recording? But I was like, you never know. Like, what if I was sending my mom, like, oh my god, which cheese do I buy, or whatever, Like, mind your business. But look at all this cheese, like, literally so much cheese. I like looking at all the different spotlight cheeses. I don't know, there's specialty cheese. And then this is all the produce. So look at how big this is. Just not even half of the store. So the produce is always really fresh. They have pre-cut fruit over there and a bunch of veggies. You can see all these fresh vegetables. And I try to get a lot of fruits and veggies. The corn was like $5 for $2. That's pretty good. And I'll get the corn there. But sometimes I don't eat all 5 of them. And there's a lot of vegetables. You get the gist. Oh my god, so much more corn because it is in season, I guess. These grapes were so small. And then you can see the Rainier cherries are my favorite. And the cotton candy grapes. And then they had these 4th of July caramel apples. Caramel. How do you say it? And then I saw these little baby bananas. I've never seen them before. But this is kind of like the tropical fruit area. We got some papaya, aloe, dragon fruit, coconut. It made me wonder if other stores in other states have different kinds of fruit, because what's local and native. So yeah, you get the gist. You can tell which section is which. See, seafood, produce, deli. So it's really organized. Celsius, I think. I don't know. All of that was orange juice right there too. And then we walk over to the seafood, and there's always someone there waiting to talk to you. And I was like, I'm just looking. But he was just talking to me because look at all this fresh food. He probably thought I was gonna buy something. But sometimes we'll order fresh salmon, and they always have the freshest stuff. And I'll get like shrimp too, because they have really good stuff. They even have crab and scallops and stuff like that. But what's really cool is there's always someone making sushi to order right there. Or you can buy it already prepackaged, which this was a lot of sushi. I like their sushi. And on Wednesdays they do $5 sushi Wednesday. So if I'm gonna get it, I'll try to get it on a Wednesday, but it's pretty slim pickings on that day. So honestly, I decided to not go aisle by aisle because I wanted to just show you the specialty stuff. You can see the local stuff right there. I should have showed you that, but I was kind of like trying to weave my way through the store, and I wanted to show you what was cool about it. But I honestly didn't want to go aisle by aisle because a lot of the stuff would be the same grocery style stuff. So I just thought it was cool. Like they have each of these sections, and you can like always talk to somebody and ask for specialty stuff. They have the recipes, and then they have those meal for ones, which are always my favorite. I like to get the meal for ones because they're just cheaper, like $7, and then you just pop it in the oven. But there's the freezer stuff, and then I wanted to take you down this aisle because I thought it was unique. You can get all your Florida essentials in this aisle. So we have the floaties, we have goggles and snorkeling gear, we have pool toys and diving sticks and diving rings, which I like to play with. And then you can even get hats and koozies, shirts, bathing suits. You can get shoes, and I've gotten stuff from here before. Honestly, it's mainly a tourist trap. Like I wouldn't purposely look. I never look at this aisle, but you know, if you're visiting with somebody and they need something, and you're already grabbing your lunch and they need shoes or something like this, I get why they do that. You can even get like pool items, and then of course cold beer. Coolers for your beer, grilling items, and they had like samples today, which sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And this girl's literally sampling a beer at 12 o'clock on a Saturday, but no judgment here. You can sample, I guess you can sample alcohol, and look, BOGO, 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 BOGO. So many BOGOs, guys, and just cute. Like, I don't know, the way they decorate it is cute. But yeah, again, I wasn't gonna go aisle by aisle. You guys get the gist. I'm just showing you a couple different things, but honestly, I just love Publix. I love going to Publix. I always feel safe at Publix. I've been going to Publix for so long. I would go shopping for my mom, so like I'd be the one going to get groceries. So I always just know how to get in and get out, you know. But I always like to look at what they got, what's BOGO, and I use my app a lot. But look at how everything is just really organized nicely. But like again, I would plan out what I'm gonna get here. So like I'll look at the BOGOs and plan it on purpose, because again, you can find the same stuff at Walmart or Aldi way cheaper. So for example, if I was gonna get something at Walmart and get it and then it's BOGO, I'd go to Publix, you know. And then I'll grab other Publix essentials, but it's just like Publix is a little bit pricey for just the everyday stuff, especially like makeup and stuff. They have all this protein stuff, and then they have candy. They also have a pharmacy, so if I have my medicine there, or like my dog's medicine, you could just pick it up while you're getting your groceries, which is also a good way to kill two birds with one stone. And you can get flu shots, you can get the blood pressure check, and they have not home stuff, but they have beauty, self-care stuff. They have hair products, they have makeup. But again, if you're already there and it's convenient, I would grab maybe an occasional item. But this stuff you can find at Marshall's, like my hair products products. I use a lot of these, like Not Your Mother's, Shea Moisture, Native, Sunbum, all great products, but definitely gonna be a few bucks more at Publix just for the convenience of it. So I would recommend, if you know you need that, maybe look online or look at Marshall's first, because Marshall's also has discounts always. But makeup here is like definitely overpriced. And then, they just have so much sunscreen. They have cleaning items and stuff. But Sunbum is my favorite. It just smells like banana and coconut. So I got stocked up on sunscreen already. And then they have magazines. The pharmacy and the second floor, again, you can see it's kind of like a warehouse style, but it just is cleaner than Walmart. It's nicer. Again, sunglasses, like random stuff. It just makes me feel safe. I don't know, there's something about a Publix that I just like. But yeah, I definitely recommend, if you've never been and you're gonna be going to a state that has it, definitely check it out. And they even have like sometimes clearance stuff. And at the front they have like the bathroom, they have baby stuff, they have delivery, pick up now, and some, I like these Bertimbers, and some have self-checkout. This one did not, but they have that water jug filler, they have balloons, and they have the coin thing. Like if I have like a bunch of quarters, I can go fill up, or like dump them and then get my coins. And then they always have a scale too, which is really weird, but like I'll literally go and weigh myself sometimes because I don't have a scale at home.